Ascot Racecourse, push to pass goes in there. The red lights are flashing. They're set now and he lets them go. They're off, and Taxagano, Miracle Man amongst the first to go. Kicking up though quickly is Middle Earth on the inside. Won't get to the lead. That'll be taken care of by initially Taxagano, possibly Miracle Man, and now charging forward on the outside Mrs. Brown's Boy. And so Mrs. Brown's Boy dashes to the lead. Push to pass glides across now. Quickly gets into second placing. Taxagano third down on the inside of Miracle Man. Royal Command back there. Third from last at this stage outside Middle Earth, and towards the tail end is Discoville. And so as they head by the 1300 and about to sweep out to the riverside of the track, and Mrs. Brown's Boy being allowed to run along by Kennedy and open the field up. Mrs. Brown's Boy led by almost 2 lengths. Running second, push to pass. 1.5 lengths to Miracle Man under a vice-like grip for Noski on the outside of Taxagano as they went past the 1000. 1.75 lengths behind them. Then came the favourite Royal Command. Niggled at. Back on the inside is Middle Earth and one Discoville. And it's an evenly run race at the 800 where Mrs. Brown's Boy, responsible for the tempo, leads the way. Out with a clear lead on the grey. Push to pass. 1.5 away Miracle Man. Taxagano just wanting to come off the Chewy. Back on the inside running fourth. 1.5 lengths away behind them Royal Command. And Pike's having to get industrious on the hot pot as well. They're followed further back by Discoville, and dropping out on the rails is Middle Earth. 400 left to go. About to set sail for the judge. Mrs. Brown's Boy led by 1.5 lengths on push to pass at the top of the straight. Pulling out now Miracle Man with its run. Royal Command's a length off it. Followed back behind them Taxagano. At the 200 Mrs. Brown's Boy tackled by Miracle Man. Royal Command. Royal Command sweeps up now when they near the 100 metre mark. Dropped a gear or two. Bounds away from Miracle Man. Mrs. Brown's Boy. It's going to be an easy victory for Royal Command as Pike sets up and he pricked his ears to win in second gear. Royal Command from Miracle Man. Mrs. Brown's Boy pushed to pass Taxagano, Discoville, and 3 or 4 lengths behind them is Middle Earth. Royal Command, the winner, ridden by William Pike. Just had to stoke him up there to get onto the bridle. And when he did, he was following Miracle Man into the corner, tracked up onto the back of the right horse to get him there and put pay to them as he strolled clear in the latter stages of the race to win the Valet John Marshall handicap. Royal Command, back-to-back victories for the Street Sense gelding out of Stormy Nova for Peters Investments. Trained by Adam Durant, who's provided the quinella for the race. William Pike in the saddle. Miracle Man second. Jared Noski. And third placing is, in fact, Mrs. Brown's Boy over on the inside, who was responsible there for the tempo. Royal Command first. Miracle Man second. Mrs. Brown's Boy third. 9 push to pass has weighed in fourth. Time margins to come. Started around 165 there on the WOP. Royal Command. Runner-up Miracle Man. $7.50 chance. And Mrs. Brown's Boy, number 3, around $6. But it was a one-act affair late in the race. Royal Command coming right away in 150.56. So they at least got along at a really steady pace. He won by 2 3/4 lengths, but was held down in the late stages by Pike. 1/2 length between second and third. 150.56, 2 3/4 and a half. Race 5, the ATA Stakes at listed level over the 2,200 metres. And the Cerise White will be chasing a double there in consecutive events as well. 3 runners, Mississippi Delta Action, Royal Star going around in those silks in the 5th of the day. The man who's got those colours registered is Bob Peters, and he's downstairs at the moment with Britt Taylor.
Yes, and Darren, he'll need plenty of sets of them today, of course, with a 3-pronged attack in the feature event in the next, the ATA Stakes. But for now, congratulations, Bob, taking out the win here with Royal Command. That's 2 wins over the 1800 now. Was that the key, is just getting him up over this sort of journey?
Yes, we were a bit slow. We should have worked out a long time ago that this is what he needed. His sister won at 2,000 metres, a stakes race, so, you know, this is obviously what he's needed.
What was it that was making you reluctant to step him up in journey and trying to keep him over more those sort of sprint trips?
Well, he was working so well. He was showing us that he was had the ability to keep up with the really good ones in his work, and we kept thinking he was a sprinter. And then I thought, well, you know, we have to try something different.
And now that you've tried something different, it really seems to be working. You must have been impressed today with the victory.
Yes, he was good. I think, you know, he'll go even further. I could see him getting, you know, at least 2,200 on that.
What is the plan this preparation? Is it to try get him out over a journey like that?
Oh, we might just try him just to see, but he's had a few runs now, and he might have a little break. We'll just see.
In the next race, the ATA Stakes, you have the 3 horses. Who do you think is the best of them? We see Pikey's obviously riding Action, but is that more a case just to have a feel of the horse?
Oh no, I think they're all about equal. We'll see.
So if you had to pick one, you couldn't pick them, couldn't separate them?
No, I wouldn't like to be separating them, no.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Bob Peters taking out the 4th here with Royal Command, and we'll catch up with William Pike after he jumps off these scales. But it seems, Pikey, that the key to this horse has just been getting him out over a bit of a journey now.
Yeah, that's right. We always thought he went good, and we were all a bit disappointed he wasn't winning before now, but turns out we were too smart for ourselves and he just wanted to be a stayer.
Adam has always said that he just seems like he works so well, and he was sort of scratching your head when he hadn't won for so long, but he still shows such a good turn of foot in that finish and just how he attacks the line.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he took a lot of confidence from his last win, and he ran through the line even better today, so it's good.
In the next, you ride Action. Was it a hard decision between him and Mississippi Delta?
Not really. I wanted to see where he was at so I could make my decision for the next one.
All right, best of luck in the next, and congratulations on this one.
Thank you.
William Pike there combines with Bob Peters and Adam Durant to take out the 4th. The next is the feature event of the day, the ATA Stakes over 2200.